we have an answer of 63 over 162. All right? We can tell those are pretty large numbers, and they should be divisible by something. This is not in its simplest form, and we need to get it in its simplest form. So, there are a few things we can do. The first thing we can do is we can go ahead and factor out, use prime factorization to find the greatest common factor. So let's go ahead and do the prime factorization of 63. Okay. What two factors can I multiply to get 63? Well, that's 7 times 9. All right, what can I multiply to get 7? And the only answer is 7 and 1. So 7 is a prime number because the definition of a prime number is a number that has only 1 in itself as factors. There's nothing else we can multiply except 1 and 7 to get 7, so 7 is a prime number. However, we can multiply 3 times 3 to get 9. So the factors of 9 are 1 and 9 and 3 and 3. But we can't multiply 3 by anything else other than 1 and 3. The prime factorization of 63 is equal to 3 times 3 times 7. All right, let's factor out 162. And this should be interesting because I don't know my multiplication facts that well, but I do know that 2 goes into 162 evenly because 162 is an even number. 2 is a prime number, and 2 times 2 goes into 16, 8, 81. 2 times 81 equals 162. I know that 81 is a perfect square, so it's 9 times 9. It's not composite. I can break it down. And I know 9 can be broken down to 3 times 3. And that means this is also 3 times 3. The prime factorization of 162 is going to be 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And you can always check it. You can go 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81, times 2 is 162. And you can go 3 times 3 is 9, times 7 is 63. Now, once we're here, and again, I believe in giving credit where credit is due, we can line them up as we did in the fraction. You notice I have the fraction set up over here. And so we know that we have a 3, and the division line, the fraction line means divided by, so 3 divided by 3 is 1. So these cancel out and become 1. And 3 divided by 3 equals 1. And so we're left with 63, 162. And we're left with a 7 and a 1 and a 1. So I'm not going to include those because any number times 1 is itself. And for our denominator, we have a 2 times 3 times 3. And so this simplifies the 7 over 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 18. Our greatest common factor is what? Well, let's look at it. 3 times 3 is 9. Our greatest common factor for this case was 9. So I'm going to check my work again. I'm going to do 63 divided by 9. And I'm going to do 162 divided by 9. That's my ugly 1. If I would have known that was my greatest common factor, I could have done that early. But I have 63 divided by 9. So 9 goes into 63. And we know that's 7 times. And then 9 goes into 162. Well, I need to do some work. 9 goes in here 1. 1 times 9 is 9. Okay, 16 minus 9 is 7. Bring down my 2. 72. 9 goes into 72 8 times. Indeed, 7/8 is the simplified fraction, and 9 is the GFC, greatest common factor. That's how we can use it using prime factorization, and we cancel out. We can also use a factor tree or a T-chart. Let me do another one. And this time I'll try not to say too much.
as a lie, but I didn't want